what's up you guys, it's Steph, and today we're here back with another original tag idea because no one ever tags me in these things and I just keep thinking of things and I look them up and they haven't been done, so I try them out. Hopefully it works out. Oh gosh. This is one I've had in my head for a while, and if you've read the title you already know what this is. The onesie book tag. Even though the season for wearing onesies is quickly fading as we're moving into a more spring atmosphere, reaching the end of February. Perfect timing! This one was really just inspired by my collection of onesies. Because, for anyone that doesn't know, I have a lot of onesies. And what better way to put those onesies to use than with a book tag? I couldn't think of anything else. Wearing them to sleep. No, you have to show them off to the world, because what's the point? I don't know where I was going with this thought, but you know. I have a series of 6 questions themed around pajamas and sleeping and onesies and fun things like that. I don't know, let's just get to it. Question number 1. Name a book that you could fall asleep reading. For me, this one would probably be Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, because I just cannot get myself through that book. I've talked about it many times. I'm pretty much DNF'd it at this point. I don't know. I just can't get myself through it. I find it very slow. I don't know. Number 2, name a book whose characters or world slip into your dreams. And this one, I couldn't think of anything that went better than Sick by Tom Levine, because who hasn't had those dreams where you're at school and the zombie apocalypse breaks out? That's this book! They're at school and the zombie apocalypse pretty much breaks out. It's worst nightmare material. It reminds me of a dream my friend had, actually, where we were all in a French classroom. One of our other friends peeked his head out to check, and he kicked him out of the room, and he was eaten by zombies. Fun facts about the kind of friend group I had in high school. We were all that terrible. Number 3, name a book that you would tuck in every night because you love it so much. This one I chose They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Cause I still love the way you hurt me. It's so good. It hurts so bad. The title may tell you exactly what happens, but it does not prepare you for everything within it, everything that leads up to it, everything around it. It doesn't prepare you at all. Number 4, tell us what a book that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. For that, I can find no better example than Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda. It is just so cute! This movie is going to be so good. I'm so excited. In case you don't know, the story follows Simon, who is a not out of the closet teen yet, and he starts getting blackmailed when someone discovers his emails to another boy at school. The book ensues from there, and it's just adorable. It is funny. It is the cutest thing in the world, and I love it so much. Number 5, name a book that you think could produce the coolest onesie from either its characters, villain, whatever. I think the book that could produce the coolest themed onesie would be 27 Hours by Christina Wright. The main threat in this book are these gargoyles. Because this takes place on another planet, I believe the moon, I'm not quite sure. Because this takes place on another planet other than Earth, there are these creatures, these like native creatures known as gargoyles, and they come in all forms, all sizes. At one point there's a dragon. Like, they're just so many, and it's the way they describe them is so cool. I think they would make a badass onesie. I mean, who wouldn't want like a sick gargoyle dragon onesie? I would wear it. I'm wearing Ariel right now. I would totally wear that. Number 6, what fictional character would definitely sleep in a onesie? This one I had to go with Mo from Stranger Than Fanfiction by Chris Colfer. All the characters in this book come together from a show called Whiz Kids. It's kind of like this reality's Harry Potter, which is with how big it is and how awesome it is, except they get a TV series and we just get 7, 8 movies. Whiz Kids is kind of like the Doctor Who, actually. I should compare it more to Doctor Who, but Doctor Who has a pretty good following too, so yeah. The UK really knows how to make, like, lasting stuff. Really, I can't. Why is that the only word that comes to the head? Out of the entire group, Mo is the one who writes the fan fiction. She's really into the fan fiction community, and I could totally see her wearing a onesie of one of the Whiz Kids characters. Like, you know how they have the Harry Potter onesie? I imagine they would get some. Do they have They have TARDIS onesies too. I imagine her getting something like along the lines of like the main character's costume as a onesie. Even making her own onesie, I mean, I could see it. And there you guys go. That's the onesie book tag. I thought this would be funny. I thought it would be fun. Now this is the last video I'm going to upload before I'm really lost to the algorithm thanks to YouTube's new policy changes where channels with under 1,000 subscribers cannot monetize their videos. So it might be harder for you guys to watch my videos from this point on. For that, I recommend maybe clicking the bell icon, although YouTube has been a bit unreliable with that too. Just remember I post videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And before I leave you guys, I should say I have a lot of people to tag this time around. So because there's several other small booktubers like me who haven't hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold yet, and we're about to all lose our monetization, I put out on Twitter that I wanted to tag a bunch of people and be like, hey, if you want to be tagged in the thing I'm doing, just let me know. That's pretty much what I said. And I got a lot of people raising their hands like, I volunteer as tributes. So I'm going to mention all of them. They will all be linked down in the description box below. I recommend going and check them out, please, guys. If you like books, you like a variety of people talking about books, then you're gonna get like a lot more books that you're gonna want to read, because as you discover more booktubers, you discover more books, and then you discover more stories that you want to read, and then your TBR just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it's beautiful and painful at the same time. Without further ado, I am going to go through the list of people. Number 1, Wild Book Garden. Number 2, the September issue. Number 3, Just Another Booktuber. Number 5, A Lost Reader. Number 6, My Bookshelf. Number 7, Maureen. I hope I'm saying your YouTube name right. Number 8, Flynn's Banter. That's too many fingers. Number 8. And anyone else who wants to do this tag who has onesies, doesn't have onesies, whatever. You don't have to have onesies for this tag. But if you do, it'll make for a great thumbnail. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope everyone I tag gets a kick out of this. Like I said, if you want to do it and I didn't tag you, feel free to. And if you have any other small booktubers that you watch that are under 1,000 subscribers, leave them down in the comments below, because it really sucks that it's gonna be harder for people to look up small channels, because with YouTube's algorithm, it's harder to find videos that are unmonetized. We can still help each other out by spreading the word, sharing small YouTuber videos, like just sharing channels. We can still help, and eventually we can get to that threshold and we can get back at it. That's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you have a lovely day / night, and I'll see you later. The most beautiful thing in the world, the most beautiful thing in the world, Charlie, that I know. The most beautiful thing in the world, the most beautiful thing in the world, Charlie is beautiful.